Hey guys, Baller here. We are now on this third game or third prediction for this January 31st, 2022 NBA Game Day. This is the game between Memphis Grizzlies with a record of 35 and 17, visiting Philadelphia 76ers, having a record of 30 wins and 19 losses. This one will be played at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 8 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Alright, here we go. If not the best, this must be one of the best games of the night. Memphis Grizzlies going up against Philadelphia 76ers. Man, oh man. Alright, let's take a look first at the standings so that we can see how these two teams are doing. For Memphis Grizzlies, they are number 3 in the Western Conference. For their last 10 games, they have won 7. And approaching this game, they are having 3 wins straight. Again, that's for Memphis. For Philadelphia 76ers, man, they are also at number 3 in the Eastern Conference. And tell you what, same with Memphis Grizzlies. For the last 10 games, Philadelphia won 7. Approaching this game, Philadelphia has won 4 games straight. This one should be, tough as nails, man. Philadelphia 76ers, they will be having the home court advantage on this. In terms of momentum, we have to toss it up. Both teams really doing well. Both teams winning 7 out of their last 10 games, man. We can just skip that part because we got to say that both teams are having the same kind of momentum that they're having or that they're feeling. In terms of fatigue, it seems like both teams actually rested last night. Let me double check that one out, and that is correct. So both teams did not play last night, so fatigue shouldn't really be a factor for this one. Now, let's take a look at the injury list for both teams. For Memphis Grizzlies, I only see 2 names now. Dylan Brooks is still out, while Tyus Jones is tagged as questionable for this game. So 2 players out. No, 1 player confirmed out. 1 is, questionable for Tyus Jones. For Philadelphia 76ers, I see 3 names here. Simmons, of course, and Shake Milton still out because of his back problems. And we have Korkmaz tagged as questionable for this game. So 2 players out for Philadelphia, possibly 3, depending on Korkmaz's situation. The spread on this is minus 3.5, and that's for the home team, Philadelphia 76ers. Okay, what's my 2 cents here? This one is gonna be for me the best, game of the night. We have 2 teams almost, they're almost mirroring one another. They're number 3 in the East is Philadelphia. Number 3 in the West is Memphis Grizzlies. Their form is also the same, winning 7 out of their last 10. Man, they are also having winning streaks approaching this game. Both teams are on a roll. But unfortunately, one team would actually lose, and one team would actually cut his or their rather winning streak. This one's tough. This one's crazy, man. If you don't have much funds, you can just skip this one because this is pretty much a toss coin. But of course, I got my explanation as to why I'm picking who I'm picking. First off, Joel Embiid, I gotta say that he is having an MVP season, and I think everyone who's watching NBA can't disagree with that, right? Joel Embiid, he can show his entire arsenal in terms of scoring. He can shoot from the 3, he can shoot from the perimeter, he can, he can dribble drive, he can do the low post shit, everything, man. He can, he can actually grab that offensive rebound and put it back in, plus a foul. Everything, man, he can do, especially in scoring. Now, the Memphis Grizzlies, the good thing about Memphis Grizzlies is that they have Adams. Now, Adams is a silent type. He's not a superstar. He's not a superstar type, but he is this silent type defender who is very, very effective. Steven Adams is a very wise player. He knows what his matchup or what his opponent does, and he knows the tendencies of his opponent. I don't get me wrong, man. I'm not saying that Steven Adams can actually stop Embiid. Nobody can stop Embiid, but what I'm saying is that Adams can actually take on Embiid and try to at least minimize the damage that Embiid can do. With Adams, I don't think there's really much need for a double team, unless maybe it's already so deep. But again, Adams is a very smart defender. He would not really let Embiid go deep, as much as he could. Um, because what happens is that whenever Embiid gets the double team, or maybe even sometimes triple, right? Joel Embiid is a very good passer, very intelligent. He knows where to find his guards, his shooters, which leads to an easy three. So that's basically what's going on. If you're not going to double Embiid, well, he will actually take that basket. If you're going to double him, he's actually having a lot of shooters around him. So that's basically it for Philadelphia. It sounds easy, it sounds simple, but it ain't. It's just that Embiid is very good. That's why they are able to execute it. So with Adams in there, it will be the damage would be less. That's what I'm saying. Now for Ja Morant, I'm looking at Philadelphia 76ers. I think they would really have a hard time. The guards of Philadelphia 76ers would have a hard time taking on Morant. Matter of fact, any other guards in the NBA would have a hard time with the Ja Morant. Ja Morant for me is also having an MVP type of a season. Well, the numbers wouldn't be the same as Embiid, but man, he's very good. He's actually leading Memphis into a playoff spot. And Ja Morant is also improving his outside shooting now. Unlike before that, all he does is drive to the paint and get those fouls or get those dunks. He is starting to become an all-around player. With this one, I'm gonna go with the plus. So I'm gonna take Memphis Grizzlies plus 3.5 in here. Is it 3.5? Sorry about that. Um, I got confused. Yes, it is 3.5. I think if ever Adams would actually be able to control Embiid, and if ever Philadelphia would still win, I think it will be close. So I'm still picking Memphis Grizzlies with a plus, but don't worry. I mean, don't be surprised if Memphis Grizzlies would actually win this one outright. Grizzlies plus 3.5. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.